The last time she fell, he walked away. But this time, he didn't. The hallway was quiet again. Seo-yoon was still on her knees cleaning the floor. The stain was gone, but the humiliation remained. Not far from her, Dr. Park Ji-won continued walking. Cold, unbothered, distant, just like before. But something was different that day. That morning, she had woken up feeling weak. Her head ached. Her body felt heavy. She had even thought about resting, just for one day. But she remembered his rules, and in his world, she had no right to be weak. So she came to work, late. The moment she stepped into the hallway, eyes turned toward her. A nurse looked at her sharply. "You are late." Before she could explain, another voice followed. "If you cannot do your job properly, then leave." Then he appeared. Dr. Park Ji-won. The air changed instantly. He looked at her, not as a husband, but as a problem. "You are late." His voice was calm, but there was no warmth in it. She lowered her head and spoke softly. "I am not feeling well." He did not let her finish. "This is a hospital. If you are sick, you should know better." A few people nearby let out quiet laughs. The words cut deeper than they should have. She nodded quickly. "I am sorry." But he continued. "Apologies do not fix incompetence. If you cannot work properly, leave." Her fingers tightened around the mop. Her vision blurred. But she said nothing. She bent down again and continued cleaning. Minutes passed. The hallway returned to normal. But her body did not. Her breathing became uneven. Her hands trembled. The world around her slowly faded. And then, she fell. The sound echoed out across the hallway. Some stepped back. For a moment, no one moved. Then someone rushed forward. "Call someone." And then, he stopped. Dr. Park Ji-won turned back. At first, it was just instinct. A doctor responding to an emergency. But when he got closer, he saw her clearly. Too pale. Too still. Something shifted. Small, but real. He crouched beside her quickly, checked her pulse. His movements were faster now, more urgent. "Move." This time, his voice was not just cold, it was sharp. "Get a stretcher. Now." The staff rushed into action. No one questioned him. As they lifted her, her hand fell slightly. For a brief moment, his fingers brushed against hers, warm, but weak. Paused, just for a second. Then he stood up again, his face returning to normal. Controlled, distant. But something had already changed. Even if he refused to admit it. That night, the house felt different. No quiet footsteps. No soft movements in the kitchen. No presence. He walked in slowly. For a moment he stood there, listening to the silence. Then he looked away, as if it meant nothing. But for the first time, something stayed in his mind. Not annoyance, not control. Something unfamiliar,